Thank you very much. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for coming out this evening. As you know, I'm Bob Abrahams. I'm running for Board of Trustees representative. I have been teaching all my life. I'm a retired teacher. I've taught for 34 years. Elementary school, secondary, I was chairman of the Department of Social Studies. And I designed the curriculum, chose the textbooks, set the tests, and projects and exams. And in one of the elementary schools that I taught, I set the grammar curriculum. I've been a union representative at my school. I've also been on union negotiating teams, so I'm well aware of compromise and the need to settle situations amicably for both sides. I've been attending board meetings here in Nelson since October of 2013, whether they were here or whether they were teleconferenced from Crescent or other places. One of the main difficulties that this board has is the same as any board not in British Columbia. It's the lack of adequate funding from the government. Despite that, I'm impressed with the number and the type of programs that this board offers the students in this district. However, there are certain things I think I would like to have a hand in the future 4 years of the board. One of them is that I believe in maintaining the balanced budget that the board has maintained for the past few years. However, certain aspects of the funding should be altered. I'm upset that the Nelson Resource Center has been closed. That was something that was used by the teachers, bringing in materials into their classes for the students. And this no longer is open, and I would like to reopen that. I also want to be involved in the changes coming into the classrooms in terms of technology, according to the British Columbia Education Plan. More and more students will be using iPads, etc. In fact, the plan asks for students to bring their own device, and there are many parents who can't afford it. And one of the things I would like to ensure is that the province pays for those parents to be able to have their children bring in the relevant iPads. One of the things, even though they're increasing the technology, the plan still says that there will be an emphasis on the 3 R's. I am very interested in promoting the Reading by Grade 3 program, which is currently in operation. Statistics show that, that's it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
We'd like to call up Curtis Bender.
My name is Curtis Bending, and I would like to represent you on the Kootenay Lake School Board. Being in this gym reminds me a lot of my time in high school. When I was in grade 10, I had a math teacher by the name of Mr. McGregor. Mr. McGregor encouraged me to try out for the basketball team. So when I was in grade 10, I was 6'2", which is good for basketball, but I was only about 95 pounds. So I barely had enough coordination to keep my gangly body upright, let alone play basketball. I couldn't dribble a basketball, I certainly couldn't shoot a basketball, and I told Mr. McGregor this. To respond, he laughed at me. He then looked me in the eye, and he told me that none of those things matter for basketball. He said, the only thing you need to know when you're trying out for basketball is to listen to the coach and to know that you're part of a team. Believe it or not, those words were enough to convince me to try out. Well, that and the fact that I was trying to impress a girl. But I made the team, and by grade 12, our group of gangly teams was playing at the provincial championship. Mr. McGregor, who was the coach of that team, became a pretty important mentor to me. It was teachers like him that inspired me to go on to university and to study education. And Mr. McGregor's words have stuck with me. The idea that to be successful, you need to listen and you need to create a strong team. This is how I'll represent you on the school board. I will listen to all of those that have a stake in public education. That's listening to parents, listening to teachers, listening to administrators. I'll listen to experts in academics, support staff, community leaders. This is who I want on my team. And you know what? I'm still trying to impress a girl. My daughter, she's making noise right now. She's 3 months old. She'll be graduating from LVR in 2032. Her generation needs a strong and vibrant education system. Public education needs to be responsive and flexible to meet the changing needs of our students. Our school board needs some fresh energy and some fresh perspective. By building strong relationships and listening to and engaging our community, I want to move public education forward in a positive direction. But to do that, I need your support. My name is Curtis Bending. On Saturday, please choose me to represent you on the Kootenay Lake School Board.
Mr. Moderator.
Look to your right. Look to your right.
Ladies and gentlemen, our get-together here this evening provides a clear overview of the basic values of a democratic society. Freedom of speech, rights to one's opinions, and upcoming elections is democracy in action. And as a candidate for the office of trustee, I, like you, believe that a positive, progressive, and lasting democracy requires an educated society. And that's why I'm here. And we only need to look around the world to verify what I've said. As an incumbent candidate, I'm excited about the many positive things in our district that, support the above. But I'm aware that there are concerns. And with our time frame, the concerns is where my focus will be. There are 2 areas that I want to speak to. The continuous funding reductions over the last number of years and the stripping of the teacher's contract. Funding reductions causing downloads on costs to parents and creating serious inequities. Some parents can afford and some can't. Equality of opportunity, a key aspect of the public education system, is being put into jeopardy. Funding reductions are leading to cuts in programs and to support services. This, plus contract stripping, has taken away many of the needed supports for our students. This is not, at this time, a positive direction. And certainly, the hit on staff, both teachers and QP, has been big time. I think the morale is quite low at this particular point in time. In the recent teachers' strike, I talked with one of our teachers on the picket line, and here is what he said to me. Bill, I'm not here for me. The salary increase I'm going to get will likely not offset my salary loss on strike. I'm here for the students and how best we can provide them with the education that will make them successful in life. And he said, you and all board members, administrators, parents, and community members should be standing with us. To me, I think he's right on. Regardless of our political strife or present role in society, standing united for a strong public education system, fully publicly funded, is critical. If elected, I will do my utmost to support this direction, and I'm hoping that you're with me because we need us all to do it. I just wanted to say thank you.